What's up, and welcome to One Thing I Hate About Every Bungo Stray Dogs Character. Also, just a quick reminder that this is the first ever video that I am posting on, that contain my voice overall, so I'm sorry if I sound really monotone. It's just I don't know how to act excited. But anyway, let's just get on with the video, and yeah, I don't know what else to add here. Starting off with the ADA, one thing that I hate, actually, I don't hate Atsushi specifically, I just don't like how, okay, this is gonna be very specific sounding, but it's just that every time him and Octagawa are on screen, he always has, something to say, which is pretty understandable. Like, if I saw my worst enemy, I would probably say something too, but the more you talk, the more things you're gonna make even more unbearable. Like, the more you open your mouth, you're literally just, you just have a death wish, bro. As much as I love how Dazai is like this cool, mysterious character, the anime sometimes forget that since his entire personality, well, not his entire personality, some of his personal interests that regard suicide, it's probably gonna trigger a bunch of people who have those thoughts. I love Kunikita and all, but I just don't like how oblivious or very very gullible he is. Like, for example, that one time, in both the official anime and the BSD one, every time Dazai mentions something so out of pocket or so extraordinary or something like that, Kunikita just immediately pulls out his notebook and starts writing down everything that Dazai says as if it's some once in a lifetime phenomena that he will never experience unless Dazai says something again. I didn't really like that one surgery scene. I wish we got to see more of Kenji, especially in other seasons. Yeah, I know he has a few episodes here and there, and his fight scene with Techo really brought a lot of spotlight on him, but I just wish that he appeared more often because I am extremely excited to see what Kenji has up his sleeve. This is gonna be both a tie for Tanizaki and Naomi, but I really hate their plotline together. I'm pretty sure almost everyone in the BSD fandom agrees that their weird brother and sister relationship just doesn't make any sense at all. As much as I love Kyoka, I just don't like the specific scenes where her and Atsushi have this little implication about how they felt towards each other. Remember that one scene where Atsushi basically hangs out with Kyoka, and then she was like a date, and I just had to stop. I just had to take a 5 minute breather because of that. And before you're like, oh, but they have a 4 year relationship, so they have a 4 year age gap, so it's still gonna be okay, right? Just a quick reminder, Kyoka is 14 and Atsushi is 18 years old. I don't have anything to say about Rampo, okay? Bro, he is perfect. I love Fukuzawa, but I just wish that he had more moments with Rampo here and there. Also, I know this is two things, but I really hate how there are two people coming after his ass. I wish Kirako had more screen time because honestly, I really love her, and her little moments here and there, it is pretty cute, but I just hope that there are more fans of Kirako out there, especially since Kirako is just a clerk, and that honestly makes me really sad because I really want to see more of her character. I'm not exactly sure if I should count Tayama in this, but I just don't like how gruff he looks. Alright, now on to the Port Mafia. Also, before I continue on with the Port Mafia, I would just like to mention that I'm only gonna talk about the characters that I am familiar with in this video because I don't know all the characters. I haven't watched the anime fully, and I've been spoiled online, manga spoilers as well. So bear with me when I suddenly skip or miss a few characters here and there because I just don't care about them that much. Starting off with Chuya, his entire thing of surrounding Dazai was getting really, really annoying and repetitive. Koyo honestly had so much potential on either being with the 88 instead or being a a character that showed up more often, but instead she chose to work under a pedophile. I honestly don't understand the entire thing about him trying to assassinate the queen back in London. Like, what was the point of season 2? Honestly, brought out the pick me girl from Octagawa, and to the point that I really have to agree with Danny here. Also, why is he so white in this damn angle? I just want Hikuji to just find someone more suitable for her than Octagawa, because she's been like slapped or like scolded by him so many times. She doesn't even get the hint that he doesn't even like her back. We could have had so much more screen time of Hirotsu in the anime more than the Wan. I'm being too nitpicky here when it comes to Tachihara, but like, out of all the things you could have liked, I know you like hyacinths, but pencils? I hate how she's an ability. Oh my god. I hate how she is an ability instead of her own person. We honestly need more of Q in future episodes or seasons, because like they only showed up in season 2, got tortured by the guild, and then never brought up ever since. If honestly, just tell me in the comments if they appeared in like a cameo in other seasons, because I genuinely can't recall a time where they appeared. His bowl cut and his stupid lemon gift. She should have had more screen time and more lines. Besides, she barely talks in the anime. Whoever made that one soda pop edit on TikTok about him must go to jail immediately. I have nothing to nitpick on Ongo, but I'm not even sure if I should count him in this part of the video. I'm still flabbergasted at that one piece of lore that both him and the actual author had with Verlaine. Like, what was that about? Is everything alright between you two? For Moria in itself, it should be pretty self-explanatory. Alright, now let's get on with the guild, shall we? The concept of visibility is cool and all. I just don't understand why you need to spend money to just use it. Like, imagine if you're broke and you have that ability, so boy, is that gonna be a different story. The freaking mischaracterization in the fandom when it comes to Poe is just crazy. Also, this is two things, but I really hate how they got rid of the fluff in that was from the manga. But hey, at least they kept the heels, right? We could have gotten more of Herman, but his sole purpose in the entire guild, or like the entire arc of season 2, was to summon the Moby Dick and then give instructions to Atsushi, sorry. I hate committee years. Not only that, but he prepared the parachutes, and then in the end he just went with Ongo. What kind of potential would you have, old man? I hate how Lovecraft's entire ability is regarding around tentacles, especially learning after that specific game that apparently was based off of that one book he wrote. I honestly hate what they did to John in the anime, because like, what is this? What is that? Also, just a quick comparison. In the manga, he was aura farming, right? He's aura farming in this photo. This is just your sleep paralysis demon that you see every night at 3 a.m. Constantly tugging on your socks, begging to suck on your toes. I have nothing to nitpick about Lucy, but Christina V is everywhere. I have nothing to pick on about you, Queen. You'll always be my Pookie. I love you, Louisa. The fact that not much is known about Margaret just makes me so mad about how when they first introduced her in the anime, where she was like talking with Nathaniel and stuff, and then the moment the poor Mafia arrives, oh no, she gets into a coma because of stupid pygmy girl Octagawa. I just hate how he never buttons up his shirt at all. I am just now realizing how much Nathaniel's character contradicts to what he actually is in the anime. Like, yeah, in the anime and the manga, he's like a priest. But he's in an organization full of American terrorists, so what is that about? I intentionally skipped James L. because I didn't find him interesting. So we're just gonna move on to the Decay of Angels. We could have had more Brahm screen time. I love how in the manga, Theodore looks so majestic, but dusty old rat. They did not need to remove Nico's thighs from the manga. Oh, Sigma, the love of my life both in the manga and in the anime. As much as I love you, baby girl, I really wish that they gave you heels instead of these weird-ass slippers. I skipped Fukuchi on purpose because that's gonna be for another organization we're gonna be covering. I hate his existence. She is a girl boss, but I just don't like how she gives you this feeling on, like, whether you should like her or not. Like, I love how much of a girl boss she is, but I just don't like how bratty she is. OMG, look! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! It's Michizo Tachihara again! Next! I understand that he hates Techo with his whole heart, but he doesn't have to do it so much that I'm thinking of this as a Haikave moment. I just don't understand how beating up a random 14-year-old would just suddenly help you find your boyfriend. Anyways, that's all for today's video. I'm really sorry if I yapped so much to the point you guys just clicked off, which is pretty understandable since I'm not that good of a speech person. I don't even know what to say. This wasn't even scripted. Yeah, have a nice day.